What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for OddsShopper. I am back. It is Saturday, March 23rd. I think that's right. It is March 23rd. I'm not paying attention because the tournament is on in full swing. There's games from the afternoon past midnight. I've been watching a ton of them. I hope you have as well. We've seen some good ones. We've seen some not so good ones. Now we're here in the round of 32. I've got a bet for you. We're going to put on the board. Want to welcome you to OddsShopper. All things betting. If you like what you see, take a look around first. See if this is the site for you. We really believe it is. If you do, subscribe. Be part of this community. Yesterday, New Mexico, a complete swing and miss. What can you do? They just weren't ready to play. Clemson, really good effort by Clemson. I have to give them credit. It's not a game where when I watched it, I thought, oh man, this is just no. They got outplayed. Just a complete no-show from a team that I think a lot of people liked. I thought they were extremely dangerous. So we're looking for the bounce back. It's been like that, up and down, up and down. Some good, some bad yesterday. Certainly not my best day if you look at the full slate of it. But got a lot more to break down right here. And actually, I'm on our market-based tool just to give a shout out to this on OddsShopper. It's one of the many features. This is some serious business. You can see bets, the values, where to attack them. This is the type of stuff that can make a difference. Our live odds screen, we've added all these data tables where you can actually track things. You can add your own books. Really, really cool stuff. I'm a big fan of obviously all of this data. And if you want to see this stuff in action, come on in, even if it's for the week. Picks, Discord, tools, all under one roof. Link is below for OddsShopper. And you can save a little money, 20% off with the code RAZA. Now, let's get to a bet. Texas and Tennessee. This is a tough game, no doubt about it. And for that reason, in some regards, I'm going to actually take the points here. Give me 6.5 at minus 110 with Texas. That's pretty much unanimously the price across the board. You've got a 146 point total. And I want to be clear before I get labeled by the society as a Tennessee hater. I am not. I think Tennessee is awesome. I think Tennessee could win this whole tournament. That doesn't mean that they can't coexist. That doesn't mean that Tennessee can't eke through a game, survive in advance, and then do big things in this tournament. I think that might happen here, and I do think they are live to go down. I am a little worried about this game as someone who does kind of want Tennessee to advance because I look at Texas, and it's always this delicate balancing act of what is the reality of the situation and what could they be. When I look at their roster and I look at their team and I look at their ceiling, Texas has everything that you could ask for. They've got Ace Smith, who's the most experienced player in the country. The guy's been and done everything. Dessou on the inside, Mitchell on the. They've got bodies, talent, length, a little depth. They're a good shooting team, and none of that was apparent against Colorado State, and they still won 56-44 in a straight rock fight. Texas was 1 of 14 from three. Nobody shot well. Defensively, they were great. They forced 19 turnovers. But this is a team, again, top 102 and three-point percentage. They do foul a lot, but other than that, Texas is pretty sound. Now, have they put it all together this year? Definitely not. They've shown flashes of it. Even going back, I was looking at their non-con against UConn. Like they were in that game and then they just weren't late. It got away from them. It's stuff like that. And could that happen here? Of course. But I think that Texas puts forward a much better effort. And then it puts the shifts it to Tennessee. And what is Tennessee? Tennessee is extremely good. There's no doubt about that. They're a worthy 2 seed. They're 25-8 on the year. Really balanced, but more defensively inclined, I would say. They really get after you. What did we learn in round one? Nothing really. Let's be honest. They played St. Peter's 83-49. It was a pretty clean game from Tennessee, except for the turnovers. They had 15 of them. Tennessee's not a great shooting team. That's my biggest worry is they can't make buckets. Outside the top 100 in 2 and 3-point percentage, they also foul a lot. They've got bodies. They've got experience. They've got a lot of things that Texas has as well. But when I looked at this matchup, and listen, this is what you do for every bet, whether you're originating, whether you're using a market-based approach, whatever your EV process is, and there's a million of them out there, it's all about, okay, they've given you points or we're laying points to balance this line to try to make it efficient. And is it efficient enough or is there value? And that's really where obviously I landed is that Texas and Tennessee is a more competitive game than 6.5 points. I want these points. Money line is sitting plus 215. You see minus 265 on the other side. Wasn't as interested in that, but I do want 6.5 at minus 110. I think this is a close, competitive game. If there's not a shooting outlier on either side, I think Texas will be within a couple possessions late. And if they get going, they could win the game. If not, it could be a foul game. And, we know Tennessee's very, very strong. They've got pass to really maul them, but that is not what I'm worried about here. Asmus, Mitchell, DeSue, guys that know what they're doing. Texas gives them all they can handle today. And with 6.5 points, this is on the board for me. Texas as my favorite bet of the day. Not my only bet, though. I want to stress that. I'm going to have a lot of plays from here to the NIT. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to some international soccer. I've been dropping a couple of those in Discord as well. It's all part of the portfolio, just like anything from DFS to whatever you're doing. You want to diversify. One play is one play, 5 plays is better, 20 plays is better as long as they're under that EV umbrella. And the tools can help you identify those edges if you have any questions about anything. At JazzRazDFS on Twitter, I'm happy to help. Appreciate all support. It's a fun time of the year, trying to soak up every ounce of March Madness. And let's see what Texas can do today. Last thing before I bounce on out of here, always important to make sure the people are aware, because who doesn't want $150 in bonus bets? $5 will get you 150. All you have to do is bet it, win or lose at Bet365. And that goes for Arizona, Indiana, Iowa, North Carolina, New Jersey, Colorado, Louisiana, Ohio, Virginia, and Kentucky. Got to be 21 plus, 18 in Kentucky. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Doesn't get better than that. Hopefully it doesn't get better than this. Not to quote Jim Harbaugh, but who has it better than us style. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy these games. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.